Good morning, students. Is it audible? Is it audible? Anyone respond?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Now, after 1 minute, I am going to start this one, right? Now, yesterday, we are discussing the introduction part of algebra, solutions of algebraic and transcendental equations. And we have to know the what is an algebraic equation, what is a transcendental equation, and what type of methods that are used to find the solution for algebraic and the transcendental equations. That we have two methods are there. One is direct method, and other is indirect method, or nothing but iterative method, right? Iterative method. Now, direct method in the sense already in the lower sections that we have to study the exact root of a quadratic equation or cubic equation, so on. By using the exact root, an algebraic equation of second degree, that is known as the quadratic equation. Now, what is the general form or procedure that method that we have to use is x is equal to minus b plus r minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Such like so many methods are direct methods are there to find the exact root of it. When the degree of the polynomial equation is more than 3 or 4, it is so difficult to find the their exact root for the equation. Whereas in for a transcendental equation, it is so difficult to find the exact root of the equation. In such a phenomena, we are going to introduce the numerical methods that is known as iterative methods. That is successive iterations that we have to take place, and we have to find out the approximate root of the given equation. Better approximate root for the given equation. In this, we study four type of methods are there. One is a bisection method, and the second one is regular falsi method, and the third one is successive approximation or simply iterative method, iteration method or iterative method or successive approximation. And the fourth one is, what is the fourth one? Anyone? What is the fourth one? Newton-Raphson method. Newton-Raphson method or simply Newton's iterative method. These are the four methods that we have to use to find the approximate root of the algebraic equation as well as transcendental equations. In which again we are classified these four methods into two type of methods that we have to use as iterative methods are again divided into two types. One is a bracketing method and other is open method. Bracketing method means that we have to take the root between two values, between two limits. That is known as a bracketing method. Or initially we have to choose the initial approximation, and we have to find out the better approximation for the root, which is for that we have to use the two methods which is known as open method. For examples, for bracketing method, bisection and regular falsi methods are best examples for bracketing method, and iterative method or successive approximation method and Newton-Raphson methods are examples for open method. Now let us see, the first one is bisection method. Bisection method. That means we have to bisect the interval. Bisect means two equal parts. What is the midpoint formula? What is the midpoint formula? Suppose A is one value and B is another value. What is its midpoint value? A plus B by 2. This method that we have to use to find the root, better approximation root to the given algebraic equation or transcendental equation. Now, bisection method is based on that. Which method? Intermediate value theorem. What is intermediate value theorem? Suppose the function f of x is continuous. Suppose the function f of x is continuous between two values. Say this is the value a and this is the value b. Between the two intervals, is it right? See, observe all of you. It is very easy graphically we have to observe. This is the function f of x. Y is equal to f of x is the given function. We need to find out the root between a and b. When we have to observe by taking the values of f of a by substituting a and substituting b. If the curve is below this one, therefore simply less than 0. Less than 0 means it is negative. Negative అని ఇలా రాసినా ఒకటే, less than 0 అన్న రాసినా ఒకటే. And f of b తీసుకుంటే, what is the value of f of b? F of b is equal to positive, or in other words we are saying that one is f of b is greater than 0. That means f of x is continuous in a closed interval ab, and f of b and f of a are of opposite signs. Then there exists at least one real root between a and b. This method is known as intermediate value theorem. This statement is known as intermediate value theorem. Using this intermediate value theorem, we can find the root by using bisection method. Right? And applying this method, we have to find the roots for the bisection. First initial approximation between a plus b by 2, first approximation. And again we have to check that f of x1 and a and f of b. And both our values are, product of the values is equal to less than 0. One is positive, another is negative. Then the product is equal to always minus 1. Minus values. That is very, very important. రెండు ఈ పక్కే ఉన్న రూట్ కనుక్కోలేము, రెండు ఈ పక్కే ఉన్న రూట్ రాదు. రిమెంబర్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ. ఒకటేమో పాజిటివ్ ఉండాలి, ఇంకోటేమో నెగిటివ్ ఉండాలి. ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఏ పాజిటివ్ ఉండాలి, ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ బి నెగిటివ్, లేదా ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఏ నెగిటివ్, ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ బి పాజిటివ్ అయినప్పుడే దెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ పాసిబుల్ టు ఫైండ్ ద రూట్ బిట్వీన్ ఏ అండ్ బి. That is the technique that we have to use to find the root, approximate root of the given either transcendental equation or algebra. Let us see an example problem which is related to this one. Write down all of you please along with me. Find the real root of the equation. Find the real root, real positive roots. We have to find out only positive roots, no negative roots. Find the real root of the equation. Sometimes the equation may have negative roots also. X cubed minus 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. By bisection method,
రఫ్ బుక్ కన్నా పెన్ తీసురా.
bisection method, correct to 2 or 3 or 4 decimal places, any one of that one, depending on the nature of the problem. Correct to 3 decimal places. This method is so easy, but the iterations are large. The desired root is not convergent immediately. It takes a number of steps. That is very, very important. Okay. Now we can find the root for this one. Coming to the solution.
ఏదో ఒకటి బుక్
నన్ను ఎవరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి, మ్యూట్లో ఉండండి మైక్రోఫోన్స్. Let f of x is equal to, what is the function here? X cubed minus 5x plus 1. ఇచ్చిన ఫంక్షన్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గా తీసుకుంటాం. లెట్ f of x is equal to x cubed minus 5x plus 1. We don't know the root lies between where. If it is given in the problem, then we have to take that value as a initial approximation, or otherwise starting with 0. For any problem, first we have to find out f of 0, then f of 1, then f of 2, like that. That is very, very important. Are you understanding? Keep it in mind always with you. First, f of 0. Put x is equal to 0 in that equation. What is that one? 0 minus 0 plus 1. Is it positive or negative? 1 and 10. Is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive.
Yes. పాజిటివ్ అంటే ఇట్లా అన్న రాయండి, లేదంటే గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 0 అన్న రాసుకోండి, మీ ఇష్టం.
Positive, sir.
గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 0 అంటే పాజిటివ్ అని, లెస్ దాన్ 0 అంటే నెగటివ్ అని. నెక్స్ట్ అగైన్ f of 1. You have to substitute the value of x is equal to 1 in the given function f of x. Now that is equal to 1 cubed minus 5 into 1 plus 1. Now we have to observe 1 minus 5 plus 1. 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5 is equal to minus 3. Is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. Therefore, we have to write less than 0. When we have to observe that f of 0 is equal to positive, f of 1 is equal to negative. That means the root lies between 0 and 1. One root. How many roots this equation has? Anyone?
3 roots.
3 roots. Because of it is a cubic polynomial equation. Is it right? Therefore, it may have 3 roots. Out of the 3 roots, we have to find out one approximation root. That is very, very important. మనం అన్ని కనుక్కోము ఇక్కడ. Only we have to find out only one approximation. Right? Now, you have to write down. And f of is equal to, sorry, greater than 0 కదా. F of 0 is greater than 0 and f of b is less than 0. That means one is positive and other is negative. Therefore, the root lies between 0 and 1. The root lies between 0 and 1. That is very, very important. That we have to write down. Therefore, one root lies between 0 and 1. Now, by bisection method, first approximation is by bisection method. First approximation is x1 is equal to, what is the formula? x1 is equal to a plus b by 2. That means, what is that value? 0 plus 1 by 2. x1 is equal to 0 plus 1 by 2. What is its value? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5. Immediately after this one, we have to find out f of x1. Shall I move the slide?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, f of x1 is equal to f of 0.5. F of 0.5 means 0.5 whole cubed. Calculator this call, all of you. 0.5 whole cube minus 5 into 0.5 plus 1. Now give me the value. 0.5 whole cubed minus 5 into 0.5 plus 1. All of you do the practice, please. If you won't do the practice values, finding the values, it is not possible to find the root, and it is not so easy to find out the solving these problems. The only thing is we have to use the calculator, and we have to know how to use the calculator also more important. Calculator తీసుకున్నారు నాన్న? Point 5 whole cube minus 5 into 0.5 plus 1. ఎంతమ్మా? తీసుకోండి.
minus 1.375.
Minus 1.375.
375.
Very good. 375. Is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. Very good. That means
Negative.
f of 0.5 is negative. పైన మనకున్న రెండిట్లలో ఏది పాజిటివ్ ఉంది? ఇది నెగటివ్ ఉంది. పైన 0 పాజిటివ్ ఉంది, 1 నెగటివ్ ఉంది. కాబట్టి ఏమవుతుంది? f of 0 is positive and f of 0.5 is negative. Therefore, the root lies between where? The root lies between between 0 and 0.5. 0 and 0.5, right? Now, second approximation. Second approximation, very simple technique. x2 is equal to ఈ రెండిటి average. x2 is equal to 0 plus 0.5 by 2. ఎంతనన్నా? 0.5 by 2 అంటే ఎంత వస్తుంది? 0.25. అంతేనా? కరెక్టేనా?
Yes, sir.
Correct, sir.
రైట్. ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా మనం ఏం కనుక్కోవాలి? మళ్ళా f of x2 కనుక్కోవాలి. f of x2 is equal to f of 0.25 is equal to 0.25 ఫంక్షన్ లో రాయాలి. ఫంక్షన్ ఏంటి? x cubed minus 5x plus 1 minus 5 into 0.25 plus ఫంక్షన్ లో రాసేయడం వాల్యూ. చెప్పండి. ఎవరో మాట్లాడుతున్నారు నాన్న. CRC చూడండి, అన్మ్యూట్ చేయండి వాళ్ళని.
Minus 1.484, sir.
మైనస్
1.484.
1.484
484.
కరెక్ట్ వచ్చిందమ్మా. చూడు ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ.
Minus
Minus
0.234374.
2343. ఒకసారి చెక్ చేసుకోండి, అది వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఇది కూడా నెగిటివ్నే. నెగిటివ్. సో ది వాల్యూ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు నెగిటివ్. f of x2 వాల్యూ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు నెగిటివ్. పైన మనకేమి f of 0 అనేది మాత్రమే పాజిటివ్ ఉంది. f of 0.5 నెగిటివ్. కాబట్టి ఎలా ఉంటుంది మళ్ళీ రూటు? 0కి 0.25 మధ్యలో ఉంటుంది. నౌ హియర్ f of 0 is positive and f of 0.25 is negative. Hence, root lies between root lies between 0 and 0.25. Now the next approximation, third approximation is ప్రాబ్లం సింపులే కానీ అప్రాక్సిమేషన్స్ ఎక్కువ చేయాలి అంతే బైసెక్షన్ మెథడ్లో. థర్డ్ అప్రాక్సిమేషన్ ఈజ్ x3 ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 0 ప్లస్ 0.25/2. బైసెక్షన్ మెథడ్ అంటే రెండింటి మధ్య బై 2 బైసెక్ట్ చేయడం అనమాట, అంటే మిడ్ పాయింట్ వాల్యూ. ఇదెంత నాన్న ఎనీవన్? x3 వాల్యూ చెప్పు. 0.125 అనుకుంటా, అంతేనా?
Yes, sir.
మనం f of x3 కనుక్కోవాలి. Shall I move the slide?
Yes, sir.
F of x3 is equal to f of 0.125, that is equal to 0.125 ఫంక్షన్ లో రాయాలి. హోల్ క్యూబ్డ్ మైనస్ 5 into 0.125 ప్లస్ 1 ఎంత వస్తుంది చెప్పండి అమ్మా?
0.37.
0.37
50.
మైనస్ ప్లస్ అమ్మా?
Less, sir.
3769 ప్లస్ వచ్చింది. సో ప్లస్ అనేది జీరోగా ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? నెగటివ్ ఉంది. ఇది పాజిటివ్ దేనికి ఉంది మనకు? 125 కు పాజిటివ్ ఉంది, 0.25 కు నెగటివ్ ఉంది. అది మనం ఇక్కడ మెన్షన్ చేయాలి. f of 0.125 is greater than 0 and f of 0.25 is less than 0. Then the root lies between ఈ రెండింటి మధ్య రూట్. Then lies between మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి. మొబైల్ ఫోన్స్ మైక్ మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి ప్లీజ్. మీరు మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు మాత్రమే అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకొని మాట్లాడండి, ఆన్సర్ వాల్యూ చెప్పాల్సి వచ్చినప్పుడు లేదా డౌట్ ఉన్నప్పుడు. అదర్వైజ్ ప్లీజ్ మ్యూట్ యువర్ ఫోన్స్. Then the root lies between 0.125 and 0.25. Then what is the next one? Fourth approximation is x4 is equal to 0.125 plus 0.25 divided by 2, that is equal to ఎంతనా?
0.375.
0.375. 18.
0.1875.
Very good. Now again find out f of x4. F of x4 is equal to f of 0.1875 is 0.1875 whole cubed minus 5 into 0.1875 plus 1. What about this value?
Mm.
0.06909.
06909. Very good. So is it positive or negative? Again positive. So positive and negative root ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది మనకు? పైన నెగటివ్ దేంట్లో ఉంది? 25 నెగటివ్ కాబట్టి ఏమవుతుంది? Therefore f of 0.1875 is positive and f of 0.25 is negative. Hence the root lies between 0.1875 and 0.25. Now, next approximation. What is that one? Fifth approximation is shall I move the slide?
Yes, sir.
చెప్పాలి నాకు వాల్యూస్ తర్వాత ఉండదు. x5 is equal to 0.1875 plus 0.25 by 2. 1875 plus 25 by 2. ఎంత నానా?
0.21875.
Very good. 21875. And immediately we can find out f of x5. F of x5 is equal to f of 0.21875. That is equal to 0.21875 whole cubed minus 5 into 0.21875 plus 1.
Minus 0.08328.
0.0832. Positive or negative? Negative. Again it
Negative,
is
sir.
negative. Is it right? That means 1875 is positive and this value is 0.21875 is negative. What do you say? The root lies between, therefore we have to write down 0.1875 is positive and f of 0.21875 is negative. Hence the root lies between
0.1875.
the root lies between 0.1875 and 0.21875. Now, next approximation, that is, what is the next one? Sixth approximation is x6 is equal to 0.1875 plus 0.21875 by 2. ఎంత మా?
0.203125.
0.203
125.
చాలే 2031. Okay, immediately we can find out f of x6. F of x6 that is equal to f of 2031, that is equal to 0.2031 whole cubed minus 5 into 0.2031 plus 1. ఈ వాల్యూ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయండి. I can move the page into the next page. We get the answer at the 10th stage. Remember, minimum 8, 9, 10 చేయాల్సిందే bisection method లో. కాబట్టి సింపుల్ గానే ఉంటుంది, చేసుకుంటూ పోవాలి అంతే. We will get the solution very easily. Okay, shall I move the slide? Now f of x6, that is equal to f of 0.2031.
2031. 0.2031
Minus a plus anana.
minus
0.146.
146.
ఒకసారి చూడండి.
0.007.
0.0071. Is it negative?
Negative.
Less than 0, right? And note down here again, 0.1875 is positive, 0.2031 is negative. That we have to write down here. F of 0.1875 is positive and f of 0.2031 is negative. Hence the root lies between 0.1875 and 0.2031. Now the next approximation is
Seventh.
x7 or x6 ah?
7th. X7.
x7 is equal to 0.1875 plus 0.2031 by 2. What is its value? x7. ఎంత నాన్న?
0.1953.
1953. Now immediately we can find out
F
the
of
value of this
X7.
one. F of x7 is equal to f of 0.1953, that is equal to 0.1953 whole cubed minus 5 into 0.1953 plus 1. Enta nana din value?
0.0309.
0.0309. Positive or negative?
Positive.
Yes, very good, positive. So this value is equal to positive and f of 0.2031 is negative. కదా? కాబట్టి the root lies between 0.1953 and 0.2031. Note down that two values. F of 0.1953 is positive and f of 0.2031 is negative. Hence the root lies between 0.1953 and 0.2031. Right? Now the next approximation x8. Page marsna?
అదే సార్.
Now the next approximation is x8 anana. x8 is equal to
0.1953. 0.1953. 19553.
plus
0.2031.
2031 by 2. ఎంత వస్తుంది చూడమ్మా?
0.1992.
0.19. Now immediately we can find out the value for x8. Now f of x8, that is equal to f of 0.1992, that is equal to 0.1992 whole cubed minus 5 into 0.1992 plus 1. ఎంత వస్తుందమ్మా?
0.0119.
Positive.
Yes, sir.
0119 is greater than 0. Again greater than 0. Right? Therefore, what is the negative value? 2031 is negative. Therefore, f of 0.1192 is positive and f of 0.2031 is negative. Hence the root lies between 1992 between 1992 and 0.2031. Now the next approximation is
X8 వస్తా చెప్పండి మళ్ళీ.
ma
8
X9
X8
x9
8 sir.
is equal to 0.1992 plus 0.2031 by 2. ఎంతమ్మా? దగ్గరికి వచ్చాం మనం. వాటి మధ్యలో ఉంది రూట్.
0.20115.
0.20115. 20115. Now immediately we can find f of x9. F of 20115, that is equal to 0.20115 whole cubed minus 5 into 0.20115 plus 1. ఎంత నాన్న దీని వాల్యూ? 20115.
Zero point 002388.
0023. Okay.
88.
Right. This is positive. Okay. So again negative value on the 0.2031 is negative. 0.20115 is positive. Therefore, the root lies between these two. And again, we have to write down the next page. Slide marchna. Right. F of 0.20115 is positive and f of 0.2031 is negative. Hence the root lies between 0.20115 and 0.2031. Right? Now next approximation is x9 x10 x10
10, sir.
X10, sir.
x10 is equal to 0.20115 plus 0.2031 by 2.
Zero point 2021.
0.2021.
21.
నా ఇంకొకటి చేద్దాం. ఇక్కడ ఎందుకు 115 21 మధ్యలో ఉంది అంటే నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చేసి 11 కిందకి మారుతుంది. ఓకే, నౌ అగైన్ f of x10 that is equal to f of 0 20 21. ఎంత వస్తుంది? 2021
Minus 0.00224.
0022 negative.
24, sir.
So again left leg వచ్చేసింది రూట్ అంటే ఏమి దిస్ వాల్యూ ఇస్ నెగటివ్ దట్ మీన్స్ f of 0.20115 is positive and f of 0.2021 is negative, hence the root lies between these two. ఇది మధ్యలో మనం చెప్పచ్చు, hence the root lies between 0.20115 and 0.2021. Next approximation is x11 is equal to 0.20115 plus 0.2021 by 2. సో ఇక్కడికి ఆపేయచ్చు, మనం ఎంత వస్తే అంత రాసుకోవచ్చు. ఎంత వస్తుందన్నా?
0.201.
0.201 అంటే మీ 201 అనేది 3 స్టేజెస్ వరకు కరెక్ట్ అయింది. ఓకేనా? సో విల్ స్టాప్ హియర్. బి ది రిక్వైర్డ్ రూట్. బి ది రిక్వైర్డ్ రూట్. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద ఆన్సర్. అంటే ఇంకా చేస్తే 0.2018 అనో 19 అనో వస్తుంది. మనకు 0.201 3 డిజిట్స్ వరకు 3 డెసిమల్స్ వరకు మనము యాక్యురసీగా ఆపేస్తాం. ఓకేనా? ఒక్కోసారి 4 డెసిమల్స్ అన్నాడు, ఇంకా కొంత చేసుకో, అప్పుడు 5 డిజిట్స్ తీసుకుంటూ రావాలి మనం డెసిమల్స్ వరకు. దిస్ ఈస్ ద మెథడ్ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు యూస్ టు ఫైండ్ ది approximate root of the given algebraic equation by using bisection. Is it clear? So positive, negative observe చేసుకుంటూ then we have to find out the mid values and proceed like this. You have to do one problem as a practice. I have given here. Note down all of you. Practice problem. Find the real root of the equation. Find the real root of the equation x cube minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. by using bisection
Not
method, bisection method, correct to 3 decimal places. And I need the answer for this problem in tomorrow class. Okay, now I have going to stop here because of it is the lunch break. At least 15 minutes I have to given for you, and now I have. Don't leave that one. You can take the attendance. After that, you have to leave this one. Okay.